Hi everyone, let's go over my micro and local bullish and bearish Elliott Wave scenarios on Bitcoin. Starting with my micro bearish scenario where we are looking for an impulse to the downside in 5 waves, currently working on this wave 4 over here before we then can expect a move to the downside in wave 5. Now this wave 4 tends to be a long and complex correction where a common target for wave 4 is the 0.382 at 26.9k, which already has been hit once with this wick over here to the upside. However, looking more locally and how everything is forming, it would be nice to at least move to the upside, where you can see I have 2 lines on the chart. The first potential area of rejection would then be the target area that I have over here, which is a important resistance area between 26.4k and 26.6k. And if price can manage to go and get through this area, the next area I'll be looking for is of course the 382, but also the monthly that we have over here at 27.2k. After this, we then expect an impulsive move towards the downside in 5 waves, where the most common target area for wave 5 is between the 1.236 and the 1.618, which is an important confluence with this wide support box over here that you see between 24.3k and 24.8k. But even more important, we also have this key level over here at 24.7k, which is the low of this candle over here, which has already been taken on Bybit but not on many other charts. And the fact that it has been taken on Bybit but not on many other charts increases the probabilities for price to eventually move to this low to align all the different charts. Now, if we then zoom in to this structure over here, structure we've been looking for the past couple of days, then one of the scenarios we had on the chart was this ABC, where we were looking for a 5-wave impulsive move on wave A. 5 waves can be counted on the 3-minute, very local, then a complex correction in a wave B, before then continuation to the upside in a wave C. Now after this move that we had yesterday, the move to the upside over here, as mentioned in the morning video and the live stream earlier today, was quite weak, because if we are looking for a wave C to the upside in an ABC structure, wave C is usually quite a swift and quick move to the upside and of course impulsive. But then you want to see continuation and not see price ranging like this. So the probabilities change, especially mentioned during the live stream, of price moving to the downside to at least wick the double bottom, and then we observe the reaction at these lows. And if the reaction is interesting, of course there's multiple factors to look for, then we could potentially look for a wave C to the upside, where now the most common target for a wave C is between the 1 and the 1.236 over here, between 26.470 and 26.6k, which also includes that resistance area over here, which is very nice indeed for then potentially a rejection in this area, depending on the reaction that we get. The invalidation of this particular scenario is if price is going to take this low over here, because if this is a wave A, a 5-wave structure, a wave B is simply not allowed to go below this low over here unless first we take the high of wave A, and then everything is possible again. An alternative scenario that I currently have is basically wicking one lower low, because the probabilities for price to move to the upside are still very high. We have a triple top over here at the highs as well, as you can see over here. Triple top, the double bottom just got taken, but we still have a triple top at the highs. And in general, looking from an Elliott Wave point of view, the probabilities are still very high and higher as well for price to at least move to the upside once more before continuation to the lower prices. Now, if this double bottom over here doesn't hold and price would dip once more, then the area I'll be looking for is this low over here at 25.6k, for then maybe a wick at this low and then continuation towards the upside, where then again this resistance area is going to be the first area of interest besides the triple top that we have over here, which is sitting at 26.3k. If we can look at this support resistance area, it has been important throughout and it continues to be important. So throughout this range, which I think is an interesting support resistance area, you can see that price found support, resistance, some support and ranging around this area. But once again, multiple candles closing, and again now price over here closing in this support resistance area, which is basically dividing this range in the upper section and the lower section. So it is important for price now to at least move above this area, maybe a retest before continuation to the upside. If we look at the CVD, then the bearish CVD divergences over here have played out because the target of these bearish CVD divergences was this low over here, which has just got taken. So now these bearish divergences have played out, and the only ones left are then the bullish CVD divergences, higher low on price, lower low on the CVD, where now the target is this high. So let's see if price can manage to go towards the upside. Another interesting thing could potentially be, but again, usually a wave C can be quite quick, but if price has a bit of a hold and moves to the downside, seeing some more local bullish CVD would definitely support a move to the upside even more. Because currently, as it stands with such a quick move to the upside, it doesn't really make sense to look at CVD. There's not really any divergences going on locally. So we just have to be patient and see what price is doing. And as it stands, it simply pushes to the upside. And if it continues to do so, we know the areas that we were looking for. We were looking for that double bottom over here for a while now. And now price over here might be on its way to the triple top. So the probabilities of these different scenarios is that if we look at the micro, then we are looking for eventually another move to the downside to finish a wave 5, looking for that key level at 24.7k and then have a bounce over there. But more locally, if we look at the local scenarios, then preferably this is my scenario over here where we're going to be looking for the blue target box over here, which from an Elliott Wave point of view gives us currently the higher probability. So that is definitely an area of interest. I hope this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the most recent educational video I've made about the best trading indicator you can use in my opinion. And for now, thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.